It's the end. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And here is Fox, following Jalen Green's 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Houston ball.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Van Vliet right side. Smith outside. Brooks setting the pick for Smith.
Ball entered from below the basket. Sacramento ball.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Murray, a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Şengün with the screen for Green. He takes it in, and Green slams it in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Herter passes to Murray. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Herter against Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Down low, Şengün. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
And Green gets it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Herter setting the pick for Fox. From the arc. And Kevin Herter good for 3.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Şengün. Inside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
There's Green with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the lane.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Lets it go. Şengün with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Can't hit that one. Nice D from DeRozan. Herter, that's a two-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Herter's got his second bucket of the night. Now, here's Green. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And so Houston again turning it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
In a deep three from Fox. The shot, no good. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Van Vliet, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Van Vliet against DeRozan. Van Vliet attacking. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here's Green after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Green inside. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. No good with the layup. And DeRozan. Here we go. And finished off by DeRozan.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
First team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA
Now,
rules.
where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here are the Rockets now. Sacramento able to drain the 3. And it's Smith missing. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass Dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Van Vliet. Sacramento making their last shot. Driving to the basket. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. Outside, Green. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. The kick out to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
The assist.
Fox has got his third assist on the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Jabari Smith.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Green against Murray. Looking to end the run. And DeRozan sends it back. Herter kicks to Fox. Back to Herter. Right side, Sabonis. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 5. Murray, a screen on Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Fox. Rockets with the rebound. On the wing, Green. DeRozan defending. And good that time. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet against Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach? And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Kings.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaway.
And that concludes.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's what Mike Brown's got on the floor. They've got McDermott. Trey Lyles out there with Alex Len. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Out to the right wing. Here's Eason. Adams trying to free himself up. That one falls.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Here's Monk driving the lane, and then Monk with the jam.
Boy, man, can Monk fly. I mean, it's fun watching this dude get up and drop the hammer.
And Clark's watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Monk's shot's good.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Here's Thompson, and taken away by Ellis. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And they were one of the NBA's top 5 fast break teams. Not many were better on the break than this group.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for him on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. Here's Holiday. And he drops it in from the low post.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Kings leading now by 4. Monk, the best alliance. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams. And here we go with the coach's challenge.
Team foul. The play is currently under video review.
Personal foul call.
NBA rule.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3 off target. Ellis down low. He's covered by Thompson. To the paint. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
And a chance to look at some numbers for Malik Monk. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Ellis dishes to Monk. Back to Ellis. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes.
The 17-footer. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5. To the inside. Eason. And the layup falls. Eason's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Monk for 3. Eason grabs the board. Rockets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Rockets have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. And a missed layup. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A new lineup here for Houston. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Green against Herter. Green kicks to Van Vliet. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
The Rockets trail. On the wing, Murray. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Here is Brooks. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Kings on. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. And it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which... we know can open up things for others.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Green taking his time here. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Driving inside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Van Vliet against Fox. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. I used to say, that ain't gonna get it done.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Their first personal foul. Second team foul. The play will be reviewed.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Brooks against Herder. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Dillon Brooks never afraid to flex on defense in these tough finish situations. He's a very physical player. I love him.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Here's Van Vliet. Smith on the wing. Şengün against Sabonis. Şengün, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Fox passes to Murray. Fox feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Murray. Shoots from the line. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Van Vliet, here we go. To tie it up. Rebound by the Kings. Fox has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Herder gets to DeRozan. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Van Vliet. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Murray. Pass to Herder. Murray sets a screen for Herder. 5 to shoot. Outside, Fox.
Excellent D by Van Vliet. He gets lower than the guy he's defending, and that gives him leverage for the contest.
Here's Smith. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Sabonis. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 3-point game. Fox goes in. Can't connect from 13 feet out. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
There's Green with the 3. Another miss by Houston. Sacramento with the ball. And an intentional foul right there. Right on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
DeRozan has to put so much into the offensive end. You wonder if his defense suffers at times, but not that time. He was all over that shot.
Smith right side. They could use a bucket. Doesn't go for it. So the Kings win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. All right, David, thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Avdia in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's Shepherd in at the point. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now here's Thybulle. Simons, a screen on Green. Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Green against Thybulle. Green, the pass to Şengün. Thybulle with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Here's Green. Portland making their last shot. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half in. And it's Green missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepherd.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Thybulle. Simons, a screen on Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night now. No good on the second free throw. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Simons. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Simons. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Now here's Simons. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Simons. 6 points for him.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And the 3 off target. Outside, Green. Smith with a screen on Thybulle. Thybulle against Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Portland leading by 4. And here's Simons. The rebound by Shepherd.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Brooks. And he parries his first look.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Şengün with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
.43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Now here's Green. Here's Şengün. Offline with a three. Now Aiden. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Avdia. Back to Aiden. Shot from the wing. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers out in front. Up 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Aiden in at center. Rockets trail by 4. And Grant, you look at the Rockets additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Green up top, covered by Thybulle. Shot clock at 3. And it's Green missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Simons outside. And he dunks it down.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Green against Thybulle. The flush. Jalen Green.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rounds.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Simons outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 4. Down low. Simons with a steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Pure from 3-point range. Brooks has got 5 now.
You got to at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Here's Simons. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Şengün, the screen. And here's Green from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Grant outside. On the wing, Simons. He's got 13. Aiden with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Back comes Houston in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Shepard. Thibault with a steal. To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, there's nothing sweeter than an alley-oop. Grant flying high to throw it down.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. The three. Portland with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
Green against Simons. Clock at 6. Here's Avdia. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Sengun, a screen on Thibault. Here's Green. And Aiden pulls it down. Trailblazers lead by 7. Right side Thibault. Sengun with a steal. Smith outside. Kept alive by Houston. Sengun with it. From deep. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Simons. Pass to Avdia. Simons outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Avdia. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They're up 7. And we'll return shortly.
24.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
Taking a closer look. And that's it for half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Fred VanVleet.
Wow!
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharpe. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Portland leading by 9. Stolen by VanVleet. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay in. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Thompson, no good on the free throw. Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young. Added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson, They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Portland, third.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And the jam by Walker.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Thompson outside. The teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Henderson against Van Vliet. Now here's Henderson. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Whitmore. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Whitmore's got his first 2 points of the night.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And here's Henderson. Outside Sharp. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got his third bucket of the night.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
To the inside. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Henderson. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Outside Sharp. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 12. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Unable to get that one. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Here's Van Vliet. And no good. The dry spell continues. Portland leading by 14. It's Williams, high post. The jump hook. Outside for Henderson. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Thompson on the take. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Jabari Walker. Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Henderson scanning the floor. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Henderson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so it's Portland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Here's Green. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Trailblazers lead by 11. Pass to Ayton. Down low. Here's Grant. Puts the move on. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets shooting the rock well at 46%. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Simons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Avdia. Second chance effort. Tipped. Simons, right side. It's hauled in by Houston.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Grant.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
What an assist from Grant. I love how versatile he is.
Rockets trail by 13. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Shepherd. Takes it inside.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Knocked away. Şengün with a steal. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
That's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Şengün, the screen. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Shepherd. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Green. Şengün, a screen on Simons. Green for 3. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Brooks against Simons. And he's going for the lob! And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Smith. Outside for Green. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Simons outside. He takes it in. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Outside Thybulle. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point Portland lead.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Trailblazers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Simons.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
launches it from deep. Simons with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. So the Trailblazers win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is
the Kings as they came through the tunnel earlier on. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. All right. And a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Avdia in at the small forward.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Ellis outside. DeRozan in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Grant surveying the D. Grant on the wing. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shoots from the high post. Fox, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Thybulle. Now, Simon. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Now, here's Thybulle, guarded by Fox. Simons with a screen on DeRozan. Avdia gets the bucket.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Fox. Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. Murray against Grant. Murray, no good.
But he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century that season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Now, here's Thibault.
Sacramento
Still scoreless.
Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
.137 left here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Simons.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
DeRozan. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Simons with the ball. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And Ellis with the block. Murray outside. Fox against Simon. Jacks up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Thibault kicks to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good from outside. And the call will be against Anthony Simons.
Anthony Simons.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Fox inside the line. DeRozan for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazer. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Blazers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing here by 8. Brent with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And contact on this. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Fox. Ellis against Simon. Here's the three. DeRozan with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Grant the pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on Fox. Here's Simons. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Pass to Thibault. Outside, Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 9-point Portland lead.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Fox from outside. And the 3-ball is good. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
For 3. They get it back. The kick out to Simons. Grant gets a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Grant's got 5 now.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
DeRozan finds the bonus. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Simons surveying the D. Avdia, the pass to Grant. Back to Avdia. Outside, Simons. Avdia on the wing. Shoots over DeRozan. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Avdia. Off target from outside.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Murray. Avdia with a defensive effort.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ayton, the pass to Grant. 3-pointer, Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. He's got 13.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
3-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Avdia. Grant outside. Here's Ayton. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead. Lets it go with a 3. Sacramento again missing. Outside, Simons. And it's off from 3-point range. Fox from outside. And so it's Portland. Their lead of 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Checking out the Kings. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Portland Trail Blazers. That'll do it for our show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the floor for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Walker out there with Murray, and it's Williams at center. Now, here's Monk. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
That bucket in no time at all.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Sharp sets the pick for Henderson. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Williams. Puts it up from 15. And that one hits back iron.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The kick out to Walker. Traps in the tray. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
Lyles with it. He's picked up by Walker. Shot's good by Lyles.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Henderson looking it over. And another 3 for Portland.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Lyles no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Portland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Sharp.
Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
Now here's Henderson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. There's Walker with the 3. The shot, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Herter kicks to McDermott. Poked away.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
That one drops for him.
Pretty good concentration there. The more touches Len is getting on the inside, it seems like the confidence is growing.
Oh, and here comes Monk all alone over Henderson. The shot by Monk is no good. Trailblazers leading by 16. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. McDermott passes to Lyles. McDermott with the screen for Lyles. Looking for McDermott. He gets it there. Lyles a screen on Sharp. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Lyles kicks to Monk. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
You can count on Herter putting up some good numbers from three-point range on a regular basis.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sharp against Herter. Now, here's Sharp. From the wing. That's short off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Trailblazers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trey Lyles out there with McDermott. Then there's Len. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Monk in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Simon. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simon's way, and he just avoids it.
Monk against Simon. And then Monk with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Feigl on the wing. Outside, Simon. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Lamb's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Simon. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Simon's on the wing. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
DeRozan a screen on Grant. Stolen by Avdia. Fast break, here they come. It's deflected. Fox with the steal. And now Sabonis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
How about Sabonis out there and finishing as a big on the break?
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Simon. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons?
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Kings fast break. The wide open look here for Fox. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Simons against DeRozan. Kicks it out to Grant. Pocket 6. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Avdia against Ellis. Avdia can't hit. The Kings trail by 13. Ellis finds DeRozan. Ellis outside. Murray a screen on Simon. Ellis can't get it to go. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And he's good on the 3-ball. Simons has got 9 points here in the second half. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Fires from deep. Sacramento again missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Portland.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Simons.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And here is Simons. Here's Thibault. Pass to Simons. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Avdia against DeRozan. Stolen by Grant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end.
They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness?
To love about opening day, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Shepard is out there with Green. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. Green against Herder. High post Green. He played a great game against San Antonio. That one goes in.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Here's Fox, and he drives in, and it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Green. And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, B.A., but Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And there it is for him.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Outside, Green. Uneasy, too, on the... layup. Green's got 6.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
Here's Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Green against Herder. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Herder.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Sabonis finds Herder. Sabonis with a screen on Green. And stolen by Green. Brooks outside to the middle. Here's Şengün. Rebound by Sacramento.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Good on the bucket.
Excellent body control by Sabonis, rolling off the pick and into position.
On the attack, Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Herder. No points so far. The floater, and Fox with the lay-in.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
DeRozan against Green. Pass to Şengün. The three. It's hauled in by Herder. Sacramento leading by 4. And here is DeRozan. Tipped away and stolen by Green. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. The Kings have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Here's Şengün. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Out to Fox. High arcing shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Şengün.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox has the pump fake. Yeah, he's got that figured out.
And he can't hit the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Şengün. Going inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the
second team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
We were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw misses.
We're starting to get a better sense of the player that Şengün is. An agile big man who really brings a lot of energy to the floor.
Here's Herder. It's hauled in by Houston. Puts up a deep three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
What's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox in at the point with Herder next to him. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you. And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, BA. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will jay you to death.
And Sacramento has possession, following the score by Houston. Herder can't hit. Rockets trail by 6. Inside, Smith. Good D by Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. Brooks defending. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Green for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Herder. No points yet. 6 to shoot. Murray, a screen on Brooks. DeRozan with the ball. Charted by Smith. And it's DeRozan missing. Rockets trail by 5. Out to the right wing. And there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist by Şengün.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Fox surveying the D. Outside Herder. Over Green. Sabonis, the pass to Herter. Pass to Murray. Up and over Smith. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it. Or so I'm told.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Fox. He's got 13. And it's Fox with the jam.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Fox outside. Always attacking Fox.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Şengün, a screen on Murray. Here's Smith. Offensive rebound.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
Sacramento leading by 5. Fox with speed. And it's Fox with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now, here's Green. 15 points in the game. Here's Smith. Here's Şengün. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. DeRozan finds Herter. Here's Murray. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sabonis. And he makes it. And it's a 9-point Sacramento lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Green. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule? Or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well,
shifting gears back to that first half, De'Aaron Fox had it all working.
They say speed kills. I mean,
glad you could join us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Kicking off the second half here. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Tari Eason, Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Adams in at center. And a look at the stats for Keegan Murray. That free throw good from VanVleet. You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Lyles. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the stripe.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Ellis, following the score by Houston. Eason pulls it in.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Rockets trail by 7. And a deep three from Van Vliet. And McDermott pulls it down.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you gotta work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Right? Is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Now here's Thompson.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Good.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Ellis, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to McDermott. Here's Ellis. Takes a three. And no good. Thompson outside. Now Whitmore from deep. Here's Adams. Rebounded by Lyles. The Kings lead by 8. Ellis passes to Monk. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He buries it from 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Poke loose. Eason with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Ellis, driving to the basket, uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Eason. Pulls up. Outside Whitmore. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Ellis. There's a screen by Lynn. Driving inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Adams a screen. It's a one-on-one situation. Floats one up. Adams grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 10. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Monk. Thompson scanning the floor. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Houston shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. That free throw is good from Thompson. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins, look. That's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Here's Ellis. He has 6. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Lyles. Shot clock at 6. Ellis passes to McDermott. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Whitmore outside. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Doug McDermott out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Ellis in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Offensive board, Şengün. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Green against DeRozan. To the paint. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Sacramento leading by 8. Fox outside. Here's the 3. Boom! Fox with a triple.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
And here is Green. From the arc. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And Fox powers it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Green for 3. The offensive rebound. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside, Green. This one for 3. The long-range shooting of Jalen Green.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Fox. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Shepard. Smith with a screen on Fox. Into the lane. Good on the shot. Now just a 3-point Kings lead.
He was no stranger to big buckets in college. And Shepard letting it fly there in a big spot.
Fox finds Sabonis. Fox left side. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Smith. It's Şengün, high post. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Outside for Brooks. Over DeRozan. The rebound by Murray.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Sabonis goes in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Second personal foul. First team foul. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks. In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
DeRozan passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Murray finds Fox. Now here's Herder. It falls!
Seems like the pressure isn't getting to Herder.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. And so here's Sacramento. And Fox powers it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Sacramento. They lead by 7.
Good defensive recognition. Şengün understands how to distract shooters.
Herder can't hit. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so
It'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Shepard in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Shepard. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync. And the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Now, here's Green. Şengün with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Simons surveying the D. Thybulle on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets on offense. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Grant. Brooks misses. Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. But Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Now Ayton following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. Clock at 4. Here's Simons. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Simons has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Pass to Shepard. Outside, Green. And stolen by Ayton. Now, here's Thybulle. He's tightly guarded. Avdia. Finished off by Avdia.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Simons, the pass to Avdia. Now Ayton. Şengün covering, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
The shot's good from Smith.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Simons. Ayton inside. Şengün's there.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Rockets trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpy's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
Outside, Simons. Takes it inside. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Şengün. His last outing, 16 points for him. Smith outside. Offensive rebound. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 5 now.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you got to get a body on Sengun.
And Ayton throws it down.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Simons. He has 6. Fires the 3. The shot missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on movement.
Oh, man!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
3-pointer, Brooks. And it's Portland with the rebound. Outside, Avdia. Outside, Simons. Driving in. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. Simons has got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Outside, Simons. Over Shepard. And it's Simons missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Houston shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Rockets trail by 4. Now Shepard. Smith with a screen on Simons. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad and he will not turn it down.
Simons with the ball. 10 points for him. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game. But overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Shepard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. That evens the score. Sengun's got 10.
Sengun showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Outside, Simons. With the drive. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Sign of a skilled offensive player.
Avdia with a screen for Simons. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Oh, Great ball movement there.
Portland trailing here. Outside, Simons. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review, that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Şengün against Grant. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got the lead up to 1 now for Houston.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Rockets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And here is Green. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside.
And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Tari Eason and Van Vliet out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Sharp, and there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharp's got his first points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Henderson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Thompson outside. Driving the lane, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Henderson outside. from downtown. It's rebounded by Houston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Eason, a screen on Henderson. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here he goes. Pass to Henderson. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Walker with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Van Vliet against Henderson. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. Taken away by Williams. Got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they were one of the NBA's top 5 fast break teams. Not many were better on the break than this group.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for him on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Williams.
Third, 2 minutes.
Sharp with it. Launches it. It's good from long range. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
A drive by Henderson. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Henderson. Easton grabs the board.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's take a look at some numbers here for Henderson. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. .109 left in the third quarter. Henderson with the screen for Sharp. Back to Henderson. Sharp against Van Vliet. Clock at 6. A baseline J. Good. He hits the jump shot. Sharp's got 10 points in just the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Van Vliet. Portland grabs the miss. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Williams kicks to Walker. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by Adams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Thompson. That one goes in. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Sharp. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 8. From fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trail by 8. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Thybulle. Avdia on the wing. The shot's good. Avdia's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive.
Oh, finish!
Good.
Yeah, and this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Outside, Green. From the arc. The rebound by Grant.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
First team foul.
Simons, the pass to Avdia. Outside, Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia kicks to Simons. Good on the triple. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Şengün. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Ayton. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Şengün.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Simons against Smith. Grant gets a wide open look. And the Trailblazers another three.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Lays it up off the glass. Grant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
Right side, Green. They get it back. Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop it. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with it.
Second team foul.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Simons kicks to Ayton. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Smith outside for the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Simons. Pass to Thybulle. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Simons. Defense right on him. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And here's Green outside. They get the rebound. And there's Brooks putting it right back in. Brooks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets.
You can never question Brooks in regards to his willingness to work. He gives it to you every time he's out there. He gives you his all.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Trailblazers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them that often.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Simons.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Simons finds 8 over Şengün. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority.
For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ellis in at the 2.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Sabonis, the 15-footer is good.
Knowing Sabonis has three-point range, you have to honor his mid-range shot. Very dependable from there, too.
Simons outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. About a minute played here so far in the first. Steibel against Fox. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Ellis. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Simon's shot is good.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Ellis' shot is off.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Ellis. After the basket by Portland. Outside Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Grant. Murray passes to Sabonis. And Ayton pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Steibel with a drive. The game now all tied up. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And stand over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Now here's Simons. Shot is up. Got a hand on it. Fox against Steibel. And there's Fox on the assist by Sabonis.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Simons outside. And there's the drive. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
DeRozan outside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Out to Fox. Back to DeRozan. Here's Murray. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
I asked Coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Fox. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Grant. Ellis passes to Murray. Here's Fox. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Grant. What a terrific move that is. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Jeremy Grant. Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Simons left side. Off target at the rim.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And at the end of... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Taking a look at Sacramento, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Ellis in at the 2. Now here's Fox. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Simons against Fox. Simons outside. Pass to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Keegan Murray. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's always had that vertical. If he can finish at the rim, he will.
Outside for Grant. Pass to Avdia. And stolen by Murray. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Ellis passes to Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Avdia. Up top, Sabonis. No good there. Nice D from Avdia. Blazers trail by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On the wing, Simons. 6 points for him. That ties the game. Simons got 9.
Well, you can't give Simons a look from 3. He's a knockdown guy.
Fox with a screen on Grant. Murray passes to Fox. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 2.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Simons left side. Rejected by Sabonis. And they get it back. Simons left side. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Sabonis. DeRozan with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte.
Fox, that's good. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Now here's Fox. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Ellis passes to Sabonis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sabonis has got 8 points.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Murray. Fox, the pass to Ellis. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Sabonis with it. He's covered by Simons. And they pick up 2. Sabonis has got 6 in the quarter.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Simons outside. Now Thibault. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. Thibault's got his second basket. Fox outside. And Murray launches it from deep. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
22.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Kings ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some...
Checking out the Trailblazers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out. And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
Well, one stat in their favor.
And that is going to do it for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Walker out there with Murray. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Henderson. Here he goes. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And it's Jones with the ball for Sacramento. The lead is 2. Outside Monk. It's Herder on the wing. Back to Monk. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Carter, he's checked in for Jones. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Trailblazers, third.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
5 on the clock. Carter with it. Guarded now by Williams. Lets it go from 14. Lynn can't hit. We've got a close game here in Portland. Murray up top. Outside, Williams. Pass to Sharp. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Sharp. For the lead. Rebounded by Lyles. The Kings shooting it at 52%. Monk for 3. Walker pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
They swipe it. And here they come. Lyles, the pass to Lynn. Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Monk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
On the attack, Carter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Carter with it. Guarded now by Williams.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Williams. Outside for Henderson. Counted from distance. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
The third pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
Walker finds Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Murray for the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Murray against Herder. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Carter, the pass to Monk. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Murray for the tie. Len pulls it in. The Kings leading. Monk for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Stolen by Carter. And it's Monk off the drive. Walker pulls down the board.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Carter, a screen on Sharp. There's the drive. Monk, and the layup is good off the glass. Monk's got 8.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Williams. Clock at 6. Another shot. And Williams punches it home.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Carter against Henderson. Herder passes to Carter. Back to Herder. There's a screen by Lynn. Fires for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
First personal foul.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Malik Monk, Kevin Herder out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Alex Lynn, and it's Carter in at the point.
Well, that's why you run set plays, to get DeRozan that space he needs to go to work.
Simons outside.
Right here.
Banked it in off the glass.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been non-stop.
Fox with the ball. They kick it out to Murray. With the teardrop. No good at the rim.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Ayton. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees.
Personal foul. First team foul. The play will be reviewed.
Matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Thibault with a drive. He gets it in there.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Kings. It's a one-point game. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Simons outside. With the drive. It's tipped. Here's Ellis. Sabonis with a screen on Grant. Ellis passes to Sabonis. Nails the baby hook. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Man, Sabonis, I mean, he's had it working all night.
And there's the screen. Here's Simons, knocked loose. Here's Ellis, covered by Thibault. With some arc. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Murray. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Simons, tightly guarded. That's good from Aiden on the assist by Simons. Simons got his 4th assist with that last one. Fox feeling it out a bit. And Fox powers it home.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Here's Simons, pass to Aiden. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
The Kings lead by 5. 1:19 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Avdia. Right side Murray, just 5 to shoot. Deflected!
And known for his terrific defense, Grant is so good at getting his timing down to block shots.
It's stolen by Fox. Back come the Kings in transition. For 3. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Fox. And here's Murray. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Fires from deep. And Aiden pulls it down.
They're looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Fox finds DeRozan. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Kicks it to DeRozan. Buries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Sacramento with the W.
And that's
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some